These matters have been fast-tracked through to the special tribunal in order, of course, to recover these monies or assets lost through irregular and corrupt means. It really is about accountability in the end, isn't it?
No, okay. Good morning, Bongani. Good morning to your listeners. Definitely, it is about consequence management, because at the end of it all, we cannot do the investigation and nothing is seen out after that, where consequences are dealt with. We are very clear that there are three things that we wanted to achieve in that particular investigation: to recover the money, which is something we are doing now after the court judgment, and then people must be dealt with in terms of disciplinary, which is something that is going on as we speak. And then lastly, they must be prosecuted, those that have done criminal activities. Consequence management all the way.
This judgment could set an important precedent for how these matters are dealt with.
No, definitely it does that, and it is clear to people out there to say, if you do wrong things, it doesn't matter how long it takes, but you will have to pay back the money if you have done things that you know were not right. And this judgment is very clear. It says, okay, you might have spent the money that you have spent on buying material and whatever, but we will give you that because it's your money that you have spent, but the profit you cannot benefit from an unlawful contract, and it is very clear. Therefore, people will know. We will not enter into anything because there is an excitement that money is available, it's Christmas for everybody. Then you will know that at the end, after you've used the money for other things, you'll have to pay it back.
You've asked, and I love this word, for the disgorgement of all these profits, as you've just referred. Because as we know now, not only was it unnecessary to do this work, it was charged by fly-by-night companies at exorbitant prices, up to 27 times what normal service providers would have charged.
No, definitely. You would have realized that at the time, we indicated when we finished the investigation that we found that people would just send WhatsApp messages to officials in the department, and they were given the contract. And what was also very interesting in that arrangement was the fact that where they did not do the work on the basis of the square meterage of the work that they are supposed to do. Because if you are decontaminating a place, you will know what the square meters are and you charge according to that. In this particular instance, some department official just sat somewhere and said, if it's a primary school, whether the primary school has got 2 classes or it has got 20 classes, we'll give you 250,000 rand. If it is a secondary school, 270,000 rand. If it's a district office, 300,000. Sometimes you find there is a school in a place where it's only the office and 2 classrooms. The person just goes in, uses minimal material and gets 250,000 rand.
So now they've got 60 days to pay it back.
Yes, there are 2 processes that are happening there. They were given 15 days to give us their statements, bank statements, so that we are able to see what is it that they have spent and subtract it from the 250 or 270,000 that they have received, and then make the difference. That they have 15 days. Then after that, they have 60 days to pay back that money. If they don't, we will go after them and take the things that they would have used the money on.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions,
your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.